Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain you my code of documentation which is task 5.1. Basically, in this code, I have used Microsoft.open models, which imports Microsoft OpenAI models and types used for defining OpenAI or Swagger documentation. In these lines, using systems, these lines import necessary namespaces for general .NET functionality. War Builder is equals to the web application dot create builder is used to initialize a web application builder instance named builder. It uses create builder method, which is a part of ASP.NET Core. Builder services dot add controllers is required for controllers to handle incoming HTTP requests. Builder services endpoints register the services required for API exploration and discovery. This is used in conjunction with Swagger. War app is equal to builder.build builds the web application based on the provided configuration. This creates the application instance that will handle HTTP requests. If app.environment is not running, it will show that it is running in the development environment. I have also used these app.use swagger, which enables a developer exception page to provide documentation for the API endpoints and API.use swagger UI, a user interface which interact with API documentation. In this case, it injects a custom style sheet to modify the appearance of Swagger UI. App.use Swagger and exception handler, which handles exceptions by redirecting to an error handling endpoint. App.use HTTP enforces HTTP strict transport security to ensure all communication with server is over HTTPS. App.use HTTP redirection, which redirects HTTP requests to HTTPS to ensure secure communications and enables routing middleware to route incoming requests to appropriate endpoint. App.run starts the application's listening for incoming HTTP requests and processes them according to the configured middleware. I'm going to explain you about my robot command controller.cs code. In this, I have used Microsoft.ASP.NOTE.MVC, which provides types and functionality for creating model view controller web applications. I have also used robot controller API.controller, which defines a namespace names to encapsulate the controller classes. API controller is an attribute which indicates that class is an API controller and enables various API related behaviors. This line attributes the base root for all HTTP, which is root API robot commands within this controller. In this case, it is set to API robot commands. I have used private static read only. This line declares a private static field, which is a list of robot command concepts. It initializes with list with some initial robot commands like turn left, ID with one, turn right, ID to move forward, etc. Now I'm going to explain my XML commands, which is that summary. This XML commands provides a summary of the method's purpose and functionality. HTTP GET is the attribute which specifies that method handles HTTP GET requests and public I enumerable robot command which will retrieve all commands which are present in that enumerable collection of robot command objects. And now I'm going to explain further, which is that this XML comment is providing a summary of the method's purpose and functionality. HTTP get move is used to handle HTTP get request with the root suffix of move, and this method signature for retrieving move related robot commands. The other is that summary which retrieves a specific robot command by its ID, and it also gives a name to the root which can be used for generating URLs. And if my ID is valid, it would return OK, but if the ID entered is not there, then it would return with the not found message. Another I have used for providing a summary of methods, purpose, and functionality, which is HTTP post request. This method is used for creating a new robot command. And if the robot command is created, then it would return bad request, and if robot command is already existing, then it would return a conflict message. Next is the XML command which I have used, which modifies an existing robot command using a put endpoint, and it specifies with the root parameter id. This method is used for modifying an existing robot command. If the robot command is found, and if existing command is matched, then it would return not found. Another, I have used update for removing a robot command by its id, which is http delete, and it deletes the robot command id which I have put. These XML commands provide documentation for each method, including its purpose, parameters, and return value. Now I'm going to explain my map controller CS, which is also same as of robot controller, in which I have used move commands and delete related to commands. But in this I am going to do for map controller. So here commands also specifies that, for example, in summary, which retrieves all square maps, and http get square method, and it provides a list of square maps entered. Hence this is my code for it, and it is same, but instead it is using a map. Thank you. Now I am going to explain you my output and display you my output, which is of. Now I am going to show you my output of this documentation. First of all, I am going to show you all my endpoints and show that all are working. You can see as it is returning a status code success, so it means it is working as per the code. Now I will show a put post method, which is also running fine. Get method, which is also running fine. Here is the id I have entered so that it could be retrieved, and if it is present it would be show success. Yes, it is present and it is showing success. Now I will put it and see whether it is updated. Yes, it is updated and showing success. Now I am going to delete it, and hence it is deleted, so it is returning success. Now I'm going to show you that which part of the id I want. So I would be executing it. So now here it is. Yes, it is present, and it is true that these coordinates are present and size is present, so it would return success. It is also working fine as it has returned success. Now this post method is also working fine, similar with get one. Now in it, I'm going to try it out. Yes, it is present, so it would return success. Now I'm going to try out this put method. Modify that existing command if exists. Yes, it is modified. Now I'm going to remove my robot commands by deleting it. So here it is, one, and hence it is showing true. Here are my tables of map, robot command, what things I have created in it. Now I am going to display you my schema file, which is that same title which was mentioned in the code along with description and all other things. Here also First it was in JSON form and now it is in a raw data form, and it's showing all those things which are mentioned in the code.